Boker Tov. Good morning, everyone. We're continuing Mishlei Perek Vav Pasuk Yudalid. Tapuchot belibo, deception in his heart. Choresh, he is planning. Ra bechol et, and he is planning evil at all times. Midyanim yeshalech, and arguments he sets out. This is talking about the person that's Belial. We said that there's three types of people. We said before, the person that's Belial, he has no yoke. He's Ish Avin, a person of sin, or a crooked person. Sometimes they wink, they shift their feet, or they point, and that's part of the way that they do their sins. They tell their friends, look at that guy, this is what we did, this is what we're doing, laughing at him, etc. So deception is in their hearts, and planning evil and arguing with others is their way. And he says these three things connect to the three types of people that were mentioned. So medaber tapuchot is earlier we said ikshut peh, crooked lips, is someone that has mixed things in his heart. So he's what's going to come out is negative and mirma and deceitful things. Choresh ra is someone that's plowing evil, to plant evil. That's Belial, a person that has no yoke, and just thinking about evil. Bechol et medarim shaleach, and someone that is involved in arguments is holech rachil, goes around and speaks about people. So when he's going to speak about people, there's going to be times that he's going to get into arguments. And then the next pasuk says that these type of people, they don't last. Al ken pitom yavo edo, but therefore suddenly his time of trouble will return back to him. He's put all these other people in trouble and spoke about them and did this to them and sins and thought bad about them and planned bad. Then his time is going to come as well. Peta yishaver, suddenly he will break. Ve'en marpeh, and it'll be too late. There'll be no cure for him at that time. So here the Gaon explains what's the difference between pitom and peta. So pitom, he says, is an ones. Peta is shogeg. To explain this in Hilchot Shabbat, so the difference between ones and shogeg. If let's say a person, he leans against the wall and there was a light there, he didn't even see it, he didn't even nothing. Light turns on. He said, "Whoa! Oh my gosh! I can't believe I just turned on the light." So that is an ones to a point that he doesn't even have to bring a korban back in the day. A shogeg, a person sins with shogeg, he has to bring a korban. What's a shogeg? A shogeg is he puts on the light. He says, "Hey man, that's asur on Shabbat." So shogeg type 1 is shogeg type 1 is, oh my gosh, I forgot it's Shabbat today. Meaning I know I'm putting on the light, but I forgot it's Shabbat. That's a shogeg, and you still have to bring a korban for that. Or shogeg type 2 is the person puts on the light, say, "Yo man, it's Shabbat." And you say, "Oh, I thought I could do this on Shabbat." And the guy, let's say, legitimately thought he could do it. That's another type of shogeg. He didn't know that's the halacha. Okay, so with that explanation, he says as follows: that something that's pitom comes, and we said it's an ones. You can't prepare for that. If you lean on the wall, there's nothing in your realm of preparation for that. Something that is b'shogeg, that's why you have to bring a korban. You could have prepared a little bit more. You should have thought for a moment. Remember, very often that's, I think, the most common accidental sin on Shabbat is you walk into the bathroom on Shabbat morning, put on the light. That's what we usually do. But oh shoot, it was Shabbat. I mean, what happened a moment before? If someone would have stopped you and said, "Yes, I'm putting on the light right now," and then you put him into check. You don't know it's Shabbat. So, oh, I forgot it's Shabbat. So you could have prepared yourself. That's why you have to bring a korban. Because you could have prepared yourself, you could have be on top of yourself. You know it's Shabbat. Or be on top of yourself and learn the halachot to know that this was Asur on Shabbat. So you could have prepared a little bit more, and that's why you have to bring the korban, as opposed to, again, just leaning on something accidentally, totally accidental. So too, these words are used in the punishment for these Rishaim. That there's sometimes that it comes totally out of the blue, and sometimes you could have been prepared for it. So he explains as follows. Let's say there's a person who's walking, doesn't expect anything, and God forbid a person punches him from behind. that type of punch is hurts a lot because you totally didn't even expect it. Whereas if you're fighting against someone, a person's muscles are clenched, he's tense, and he knows he could expect a punch. So it takes a lot longer to really hurt him because he knows what's going on, as opposed to someone that's just walking and he gets a punch in the back of his head, right? He doesn't even know what's going on. That causes much more pain than a person that's ready for it. You need a lot more to overcome. So he says, so too, the person that's a Rasha, he says, there's going to be afflictions to him when he's ready and when he's not ready. And when he's not ready, it's even much worse. And that's why he says, Peta Yishaver, he's going to get broken from it. I mean, this type of person that caused deceit and caused arguments, that caused machloket and caused crookedness, etc. to others, he's going to get hit in ways even that maybe he should have been prepared for, or even in ways where he's not even going to be prepared for, and that could even break him, the en marpeh. So of course we want to stay away from these type of actions. We're going to see next week that the Shlomo Melech lists for us 6 types of negative traits that fall into these categories of the negativity. And Bezrat Hashem, to learn the opposite and to be always on the positive side and working on our midot and being the best person that we could be. Baruch Adonai Le'olam, Amen. Rabbi Chananya, Berakasha Omer Tzak Kadosh Baruch Hu, לזכות את ישראל לפיכך יבעדם תורה שנאמר, אדוני חפץ בן צדקו, יגדיל תורה וידיר.